Hi Year 2, we're back for our second video today. So last time we were looking at number bonds to 10. Today we're looking at number bonds to 100 in multiples of 10. Okay, so the last time we looked at our addition and subtraction facts to 10, and that just means the number bond just means that we're looking at the numbers that are friends that go together to make the total of 10. Now the good news is, if you know these number bonds to 10 off by heart, if you know them in your mind, then you actually already kind of know your number bonds to 100. I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's look at our number sentence from before. 4 adds something gives us 10. Now if you've been practicing your number bond, you should know who is friends with 4 to make 10. Okay, I'm just going to check. 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I left with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yes, I remember. 4 and 6 are friends. The other way we can write this addition fact is if we put 6 first. Doesn't matter which way these two number sentences go because they're both addition. Where it gets tricky is when we have a subtraction fact. We always have to put the larger number first in any subtraction sentence. We can do 10 take away 6. I don't need to work it out because I know that 6 is friends with 4. So the answer will be 4, but I can just check for make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm left with 4. And the other way we can write this, 10 take away 4 gives us 6. I know that because I know 4 and 6 are friends and they make 10. Now when we do this, this is called inverse, the inverse. So it's the opposite. The operation is adding. The inverse of adding is take away. And it's the opposite. It's taking the bigger number and it's taking a number away from it to make a smaller number. When we're adding, we're taking two small numbers and making a larger number. Okay? If you know your number bonds to 10, you actually know your number bonds to 100. I know that 4 and 6 are friends, therefore I also know that 60, 40 and 60 are friends and they're not going to make 10, they're going to make 100. So I've added on a 10, I've added on a 0 there, but it's a really good trick for remembering our number bonds to 100. So I know that 60 add 40 makes 100 because 6 and 4 makes 10. So there's a really cool relationship between our number bonds to 10 and our number bonds to 100. Let's check if that works for another one. This time I'm going to start with the number 7. Back to my 10. What do I need to add to 7 to make 10? Right, you should know it already off by heart. Who is friends with 7? But if I'm not sure, I can use my fingers. 5, 6. Oh yes, I remember now. 7 and 3 are friends. Therefore, if I know 7 and 3 are friends, I also know 70 and 30 are friends to make 100. So I already know my number bonds to 100. Now, I'm saying that you should know these off by heart, and you really should, because if you know them in your mind, you will be an amazing mathematician and you'll be super quick when it comes to all of our tricky calculations. But if you want to check something or if you're not sure, remember the trick from last time. We were using our fingers. We got 10 fingers on both hands. Now, last time we were thinking we were counting up in ones. But if you're stuck with a number bond to 100, you could actually still use your fingers as well, but you must remember that if you're looking at 100, each finger is worth 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so let's check it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yes, I have 30 left, so I know that 70 and 30 make 100. I can write it the other way. My other addition fact, doesn't matter which way round they go because they're both addition facts. Let's do the inverse. That's a posh word for opposite. If I'm doing 100 take away 70, I don't even have to work it out because I know that 70 and 30 are friends. How do I know that? Because I know 7 and 3 make 10. Okay, so these numbers here with the 0 at the end, these are called multiples of 10 because they have the zeros at the end. So today we're only looking at number bonds to 100 in multiples of 10. Later on in year 2, we're going to look at something a little bit trickier, but we won't worry about that just now. 100, the other way to write that is 100 take away 30 gives me 70. I know that because 70 and 30 are friends. Right, I hope that's been helpful, year 2. Today's task, here we go, we have our rainbow again. This is on the website for you to help you, and it's a little bit like our rainbow of number bonds to 10, only we're jumping up in 10. These are multiples of 10. Okay, so we've got our 0 add 100 gives us 100. 10 add 90 gives us 100. They're friends, which is the same as 90 add 10. Okay, so it goes right through the way that we did for our number bonds to 10. So your task today is to make your own version of this. So you can use the top part, write down all the number friends, all the number bonds to 100 both ways, and you're just doing the addition facts. We've looked at the subtraction facts, but you're just focusing on the addition facts. That's your first task. Your second task is also on the website. This is called a part-part whole. And the reason it's called a part-part whole is because this big number here, that's our answers, 100, that's the whole. And these two are parts of that whole. When they're added together, they make the whole. Okay, so this number here is 30. What do I need to add to 30 to make 100? Who is friends with 30? And if you're not sure, have a think about your number bonds to 10 to give you a clue. Here, who is friends with 100 to make 100? Who is friends with 20? Who is friends with 60? Who is friends with 50? And who is friends with 0 again down there? Don't actually need to do that last one because we've done it up here. So all you're doing is writing the number. You can write down the answers on your JIT 5 or on your piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to leave you now, year 2. Tune in for the next video if you would like a number bond to 100 extra challenge. Tricky reasoning challenge. See you soon.